Going to go live to the Commissioner of Police, Rivers State Command, Mr. Joseph Mukam, who is going to be addressing the press with regards to the recent developments regarding the intervention of the Governor Wike at the head of the former head of the NDCC. To you, sir.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us. We wanted to ask you, thank you so much for being on the Global Business Report on the Rise News. I wanted to ask you about the latest developments with what's been going on these last couple of days, with regards to the governor's intervention, what happened at the home of the former caretaker MD of the NDDC. Your take, please.
Yeah, what actually happened, the IGP monitoring unit came in for Abuja on a legitimate duty to invite the ex-MD to Abuja. But unfortunately, she refused to honor their invitation, but instead called the governor, who came and wakes her to Government House.
Okay, but she, again, this was the exclusive on the morning show, The Rise News. She called in when they arrived at her residence. It was very early in the morning. I think it was about 4 a.m. or so. Usually, isn't there, a prior, protocol where there's an invitation officially extended by an email or a letter, as opposed to just surprising someone at 4 a.m. in the morning?
It wasn't a surprise as such. It depends on the urgency of the matter on ground. There's a serious petition which needs a serious solution. They came peacefully to invite her, but she resisted that invitation.
Okay, and so the headlines today, the Governor Wike is now asking that there be an investigation into what's happened. So from your standpoint, will there not be an investigation since you're now saying this was an invite that was not honored? Is there no further investigation to happen at this point?
Definitely, we expect the governor to turn her on because the officers were not on an illegal duty. If he is trying to say that he feared he wanted to protect his citizen, and now that he realized that the officers on a legitimate duty, reasons goes to show that he should turn her over to police to continue their investigation, of which I believe he will do that. He cannot protect a criminal.
Okay. Well, by saying you can't protect a criminal, she hasn't been charged with anything, has she?
She's under suspicion. Investigation will show whether she's culpable or not. But when investigation is being obstructed, how do you come up with a conclusive investigation?
Okay, so I guess what's confusing people is that if it's an official investigation, there would be an official, I guess if she's under suspicion, there would be an official charge for what she's being suspected of committing, as opposed to you sounding like it's just an invite where you just wanted to have a chat with her. So how do we gauge that? Which is it?
They were there to invite her, which the normal procedures were followed. They introduced themselves to her. They explained their mission to her, but she resisted and did not cooperate with them. Only for her to call the governor who came into her residence. Had it been she followed them, all this drama couldn't have arisen.
Oh, okay, thank you for that. But she also did say on the morning show yesterday when she called in that she did place a call to your Rivers State Command, and they were told, or at least the response she got was that they were not aware that any such officers were being headed to her home to invite her for anything.
She's just being economical with the truth. The officers came to our command. We endorsed their investigation activities. We are aware of their presence here, so nobody can say that we're not aware of their presence here.
Okay. So at this point, what's the next stage now? Are you still waiting for her? I believe she's still at the governor's residence. So are you going to visit the governor's residence to ask for her, invite her over to the command for the chat, or will you wait for the governor to hand her over? What happens next now?
We're expecting the governor to turn her over. Now that he's confirmed that the officers were on legitimate duty here, so I don't believe he's not going to stop police from doing their own legal duties. He will surely turn her off for proper investigation. You cannot block police from investigating. He's an officer of the law too. He's a lawyer.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. But there's also the question of the number, because we have video. We did get exclusive video as to the number of officers. There was quite a heavy number of them. Do you need, that many officers to come and invite one individual for a chat, for an investigation?
She's not alone in her house. She had a handful of policemen, the SS, and other security apparatus. She have over 20 security personnel protecting her in her house. So our men don't have to take any chance. It's not unusual to deploy such number.
Okay, well, but you can. I think you can understand the public, backlash, especially the response to the morning show episode where she called in, where a lot of people felt that it was intimidating to have, that many officers. And again, the timing. What about the time? 4:30 a.m. in the morning. Is that the usual time that someone, you would approach a residence to invite someone for a chat? Wouldn't it be, 8, 9 a.m. or something?
That was being exaggerated. What time did the governor come and evacuate her? If she's saying that they came to her house at 4:30.
I see. Okay, well, we do appreciate your time. So just again, for clarity, what's next now? You're waiting for either the governor to hand her over. Is there a time limit? You're going to wait 24 hours, 48 hours before you go to his residence to get her? Or what exactly specifically happens next now? And what's the deadline or time frame?
We believe he's going to do the needful.
Okay. So it's understood that you were with the governor within the last 24 hours. Did you speak to him directly and demand to get her in your custody?
I did.
Okay, so you did. Okay, great. So at which point, what did he then say? That he would hand her over, or to allow for some time to pass, or what would happen at that point?
He will hand her over.
Okay. And